guys, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about your to-do list and how to keep it from stressing you out. So I found that people either love or hate their to-do list. Like it feels like a burden to them, or maybe they don't even make one because it's too stressful for them. Or there are people like who just thrive off of writing this to-do list and checking things off. And so you might feel like, oh, well, I love my to-do list. This is like the best thing ever. It keeps me going. But it might still be giving you stress because you have a lot on it, or you might have the wrong things on it. So let me know in the comments, are you someone who loves your to-do list or who does not like your to-do list? Um, we're going to talk today about how you can really make your to-do list work for you and use your to-do list to help you reach your goals, rather than become this perpetuation of busyness, of keeping you busy, of keeping you doing like so many things without actually using it to see progress. So if you're new to me, my name's Chanel Nielsen. I help moms with an online business to organize their day so they can streamline their business and enjoy their motherhood at the same time. Because when you simplify, you're able to really put energy into the things that matter to you. Okay, I'm seeing some comments come in. I love to-do lists. And this one, oh, I can't see that. Okay, and I love short to-do lists we have over here on Instagram. Yes, part of what makes a to-do list really work well for us is when we keep it short, and we're going to talk about that today. So what happens is sometimes we try to be more efficient by making lists, by checking them twice like Santa Claus, by writing everything down. And there is what's the word that I'm looking for? Like there is some benefit to that, right? Getting things out of our mind and putting them down on paper. But there's a way to use this effectively without letting it stress us out. I remember one time I was at a meeting. It was on a Sunday evening, and I was sitting by some friends, and I had a notebook, and everything that I needed to do, I just started writing like this long, long list. It ended up filling an entire notebook page of things that I needed to do. And my friends were just looking on, like, are you really like, that's your to-do list? Like, do you really think you can do all that? And for me, I did like getting it all out on paper, but there is an element of stressfulness, and I'll tell you how I used to do this. I used to write this big long list, and it would take up a notebook page. I'd do as many things as I could that day, and then I would turn the page and I would copy the things that I hadn't got done yesterday, and there were always a lot of those, right? And then I'd start the list for that day. That always left me feeling a little undone. It left me, feeling like there were things that I needed to get to that I wasn't getting to, and there was no sense of prioritizing. So in my studies of, organization and effectiveness and productivity, a lot of people will say, well, go through your list and like label it ABC. What are the most important things? You have this list and then prioritize from there. I want you to kind of think about this in a totally different way. First of all, what's going wrong with our list in the first place is that we think we have to do it all. Our lists are just full of all these things. And the truth is, we need to simplify. We need to stop wearing ourselves out. We need to stop trying to do it all. And when we do try to do it all, that means we can't do it effectively, and we can't really focus on the things that matter. Um, so before you prioritize your to-do list and before you're, writing your A, B's, and C's and figuring all that out, you need to actually take a step back and think about, what do you want for your life? This is a much bigger question than like what are the top 3 loads of laundry I need to do for the day. Do you guys write that on your to-do list? I actually sometimes still write it down like, oh, don't forget to do the towel load or whatever if I've been forgetting it for a day or two. But my actual to-do list that keeps me doing what I want to do is much more well thought out and well planned out than that. And it starts with creating a life vision. Another way of saying a life vision is creating or deciding my future self. Who do I want to be? What kind of person do I want to become? What do I see for my future? And when I've gotten really clear on that and really clear on specific outcomes that I want to see in my life, when you start there, then you back up a little bit. Okay, to get to my life goals, to get to this vision that I see for my life and this purpose that I feel like I have, these goals I want to accomplish, what do I need to do this year? What are my yearly goals? Um, anyway, you break it down until finally, what can I do today? What are the things that I need to do today that are going to get me to those goals? That is how you prioritize a to-do list. That those things that are going to get you to who you want to become are what actually matter most on that to-do list. What ends up happening when we're trying to prioritize our to-do list, in the other way that I talked about, where we're labeling it with, A, this is the most important, this is, the thing I need to do. What actually ends up happening is we think the thing that is most important, what we think is the most important is actually the most urgent. It's the thing that has to be done today. Like, I have to get that laundry done today or else I'm not going to have any clean clothes for tomorrow, right? It's like, I have to do that. When in reality, what's important is the thing that gets you to your long-term goals. And your daily to-do list needs to be a reflection of that. So instead of having these long to-do lists that list out every last thing that we want to do in our day, and may or may not be getting us towards the goal that we want to start from knowing where we even want to go. That way, the things that we do in our day are going to tell us if we're getting there. They're going to be little milestones along the path that tell us we are working towards our goal. And I want you to think for a minute what that would do for you. Let's say you had a goal to run a marathon, and in 2021, you're going to run a marathon. Well, every day your training to run that marathon becomes the most important thing on your to-do list. Today, I'm going to, read a book on the best nutrition for people running marathons. I'm going to go out and run for a certain number of miles. I'm going to make a training program. Whatever it is, whatever those steps are, those concrete steps that need to happen for you to reach your goal, that is what is first and foremost on your to-do list. That's what's most important for you. And for moms that are in my world that are business moms and trying to create a really thriving business and trying to rock at home and just be the best moms that they can be, right? For the moms who are trying to combine those two things, you need to understand exactly what you want in your family and exactly what you want in your business and streamline those down to the most important things and then go for it. But when you have that clear path, it becomes so much easier that you're not trying to get it all done. Stop trying to do it all. First, get a clear vision of what is really important. And when you do that, your to-do list will stop stressing you out. You're not going to be as worried that you have to do all these things because you'll understand you don't. You don't. Life is going to go on if you don't do the 25 things on your to-do list, and you will still accomplish your business goals, and you will still be the kind of mom that you want to be. And that's powerful in knowing that at the end of the day, just by doing the things that you have mapped out to get you toward your goals, you're moving in the right direction. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I know that to-do list stress is real, especially as moms. We feel the weight of needing to do so many things for so many other people. And we feel the weight as business owners of wanting this business to thrive, of feeling like we have a purpose in our business. And sometimes we can't get to it the way we want to because of all the things that we need to do. The answer is to let those things go, to figure out what matters. That this is what my program Mompreneur Life Made Simple does. It really helps you to streamline and to get organized and to figure out what matters and to have a specific strategy so that you can work towards that and know how to make bites of that every single day so that you actually accomplish your goals. Um, Mompreneur Life Made Simple is a small group coaching program. We work really specifically, and um, you get tailored information that works for you so that you can see that progress. Our next group starts in April. If this is something that speaks to you, that would be helpful for you, please reach out. You can send me a private message. You can use the link in my bio on Instagram or in this post on Facebook and apply for a coaching call. I would love to talk to you and just help you to do these things and to streamline and to make your mompreneur life a little bit simpler. So have a great day, guys. I will be back later this week with more tips for you. We'll see you then. Bye.